King of Sports, New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Welcome, everybody, to New Japan Strong. High Alert Tour continues here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Ian Riccaboni and Alex Kozlov. Alex, we have some huge debuts, and when I mean huge, I mean huge. El Desperado, Hiromu Takahashi making their New Japan Strong debuts in a three-way main event with Blake Christian, who is coming in here substituting for Clark Connors, who's injured right now. Blake is a wild card, and he could have a career-defining victory in the main event.
Absolutely. Blake Christian, who we've seen on Strong, he's a very amazing high flyer, and he has quite an opportunity. And when he faces off against longtime rivals in Hiromu Takahashi and El Desperado, this is going to be an awesome match.
Takahashi and Desperado, of course, met in the finals of the Best of Super Juniors 2022. A lot of bad blood in that feud, indeed. We will also see Rocky Romero take on Dax Harwood one-on-one, and we saw it with our own eyes back at Forbidden Door. Rocky believes that Roppongi Vice should have walked out IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Champions, but it was FTR who got the job done, and now some bitterness there.
Yeah, shoulda, coulda, woulda, I suppose. But look, it's a smart move for Rocky to challenge Dax Hardwood. If he gets the win over him, maybe he'll line himself up for another opportunity for the titles.
You were his tag team partner.
He was my tag team partner.
You were
that
champions.
Is right. I look forward to seeing him tonight in action.
All right. Well, we're going to kick things off. JR Kratos. He is out for blood. He smells blood in the water, taking on the debuting Drew Adler, who was discovered right here in PWX. And Alex, what a match that's going to be. Let's waste no more time. Let's kick it off with New Japan Strong.
Welcome, everyone, to New Japan Strong, Week 2 of our High Alert Tour here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Ian Riccaboni, Alex Kozlov joining you once again. And what an interesting bout we have kicking us things off here today, Alex.
Yes, and we got here Drew Adler, nicknamed Top Tier Talent. 6'4", 13-year pro from Savannah, Georgia, making his strong debut, but man, he's facing off against a hungry monster, JR Kratos.
Red corner, 6 feet 4 inches, 232 pounds, top tier talent, Drew Adler!
Well, he just chugged about $5 worth of chain amino acids in preparation for this bout.
Is there vodka in it?
I can't.
He's gonna need it if he's facing off against JR Kratos.
Well, Drew Adler's a man who's always been on the cusp, on the precipice. I actually called his first Ring of Honor match in 2014. That was my first event 8 years ago. So Drew Adler is somebody that I've always kind of kept my eye on. He's had the size and the speed to be competitive, but as we know from New Japan Strong, you need size, speed, and a whole lot more to be remotely competitive against this monster who's entering right now.
6'2", 286 pounds. He has been called the God of War. And the last time that we saw Kratos, he competed at the Ignition Tour from Hollywood. He destroyed a former NWA Heritage Champion, Jordan Cruz, in about 4 minutes. And Kratos, you know, he likes to eat. And tonight, he's being served a good-sized filet mignon in Drew Adler.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. There's an interesting wrinkle here. Clark Connors, JR Kratos, the issue has been well documented. Excuse me, Alex Coughlin.
That's right.
And JR Kratos. I'm thinking about both the men who are on their men right now. Alex Coughlin issuing the challenge, answering the challenge from JR Kratos for a last man standing match. And Kratos said,
Team building, 6'1" inch, 301 pounds, the most feared, JR Kratos!
and he said, let's prove Let's prove who's the baddest, who's the best last man standing. Unfortunately, Alex Coughlin injured in preparation for this bout. So Drew Adler has the element of a wild card here stepping into this match. He is the replacement for Alex Coughlin, and that match will happen when Alex Coughlin is cleared from injury.
Perhaps Alex Coughlin's injury was a subconscious signaling of his body to save him from the massacre that he could have experienced at the hands of the monster.
Well, I would not take Drew Adler lightly. He is one of the stars here in the Charlotte area for the PWX promotion. It runs out of this great facility. A lot of heritage here in the Grady Cole Center, including, you mentioned the NWA. The NWA would run here with Jim Crockett Promotions.
Drew Adler, not intimidated, getting in the middle of that ring. Pumping himself up here, trying to get the fan support here. He's going to need it. I mean, I know that he's got the pedigree, but this is Jared Kratos. Both men colliding in the middle of that ring.
Well, and the crowd audibly gasped when J.R. Kratos made his way down to the ring. That was quite a moment here. Oh, nice fetch chop.
Oh boy, look at the face.
Yeah,
look at the look on Kratos' face here. All right, a little bit of sportsmanship. Drew trying to resign from competition.
Big elbow catches Adler. Oh, jeez. Well, told Drew he was number one. Then hit him with 5 fingers. That's the right. Pump kick. Adler here.
Oh, God.
Wow.
Incredible athleticism by J.R. Kratos. Taunting Drew.
How many men the size of Kratos do you see get up for a drop kick like that? Very few. Ooh, but Adler. And of course, a 20 count here in New Japan. Oh,
Wow.
stunning move there. 1. Just a 1 count.
That was pretty and effective. I mean, he did get a 1 count, but it did take a little bit of damage.
Certainly
He's
did.
got Kratos in the corner.
Looking for the fireman's carry.
Ooh, gonna pull your back doing that.
Yeah, he's lifting with the back and not the legs. Oh, wow. Planting Adler. Referee Mike Goga checking in and making sure that Adler's all right.
Watch this, Ian. Watch this. Look at the strength of J.R. Kratos. I see a deadlift suplex
Oh my
off the
God.
mat.
Slams him right back down. It is Kratos with a cover lateral press. 2 count there. You know, J.R. Kratos, the muscle of Team Filthy. Tom Lawler, Royce Isaacs right now coming back from Japan at this point. You know, it turned a lot of heads over in the G1. As Adler hooking the arm. And a great trap here, interesting submission. Going left to right with that elbow.
I love it, it's working.
Focuses on the ligaments. That's gonna take away some of J.R. Kratos' power. Shot to the midsection though, changes things.
Ooh. That rocked Adler. Just 1 forearm is all it took.
And he's just manhandling a 6'4" man right now. We're seeing a front face lock here. Oh, he threw him. A throwing snap suplex. I can't toss my kids around like that when we're playing on the trampoline.
I don't know if you wanna.
Well, you know what I mean.
Have they been misbehaving?
No. Kratos, Adler hasn't either though, and he's worse for the wear here. Wrist lock. Oh, and again, this is an effective submission. Hyperextending the elbow and then going left to right with it.
I mean, that'll leave any ordinary man with a tennis elbow. I mean, the way that he's putting pressure on that elbow.
And that's gonna make him at least think about every time he lifts Adler or moves with Adler, or you could just duck your shoulders down, pick him up at a fireman's carry. Oh, spinning kick.
Oh, man, incredible strength shown there.
2. Just a 2 count there.
Well, look, he's got JR Kratos on the mat, off his feet. Take advantage of it, capitalize. He's going to the top here. Will he connect? Oh!
No one home. And it is Kratos. And good night, Drew Adler. The 3 count. JR Kratos with a huge victory in our opening contest.
Can you imagine this man right here, JR Kratos, if his leader, Tom Lawler, allows the opportunity? Can you imagine JR Kratos challenging for the Strong Openweight Championship down the road? Can you imagine?
Well, this makes 4 wins in a row here on New Japan Strong for JR Kratos. So, I mean, I would think, we know we have the huge main event coming up at the end of the tour. Fred Yehai challenging Fred Rosser for the Strong Openweight Championship. But what does happen when Tom Lawler comes back to Strong? JR Kratos picking up win after win. Do they have a game plan? Do they have an arrangement? Who gets the title shot? JR Kratos putting himself in the driver's seat to earn a championship bout. And fans, coming up next, a grudge match. Rocky Romero, Dax Harwood, some bad blood stewing over Forbidden Door. And a fight over the IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team titles and the ROH World Championships. That one-on-one contest is next.
That right there, that's what we've been talking about for a really long time. And it was only a matter of time before the work horsemen were here. We're here. We've landed. New Japan Strong.
So that logo is not just a symbol of the best that's done it. That's a symbol of excellence in the world of professional wrestling.
And we're up against 2 of the biggest stars in New Japan wrestling as a whole.
Yeah.
We're talking about a legend.
Yeah, Kushida.
We both watched him.
Yes, sir. Watched him. I've got history. I've got history with him.
You do. And so we have Kushida, and then we have what do they call him?
Shibata Jr.
Shibata Jr.
That's a bad man.
He's a bad man.
I mean, Ren Narita, you are a bad man.
You learn from the very best. So obviously, at some point, you're going to become one of the very best, and you're already on your way now. But guess what? You're up against 2 men. And what's the saying go? How's it go?
We are 2 men that are possessed and obsessed with success. Failure's not an option. And just like this logo here is a symbol of excellence in professional wrestling, we are a symbol of excellence ourselves in the world of tag team wrestling. And tonight, you're going to realize why the Workhorsemen are not just the best in America, we're quite possibly the best in the world.
Throughout the pandemic, a lot of soul searching occurred, especially among wrestlers who are looking to see what was next. What would their career have in front of them? One mission and one goal remains the same for the man we're about to see. He wants to see the name Rocky Romero on the nameplate of the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship. And he is looking for one final time, one final shot at IWGP Junior Heavyweight Gold. But this match is about a different set of titles, Alex. This is about the IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team titles, the title he's not held, and the Ring of Honor World Tag Team titles, which he held with you.
That's right, and that's why we have this match, because Rocky does not believe, he believes that Roppongi Vice had the victory.
Oh, yeah.
At Forbidden Door.
Went right by you there, Alex. I think the feeling's mutual.
That's all right.
Yeah, the Forbidden Door, Rocky Romero had a clear pinfall.
Red corner, Chaos, Rocky Romero!
And for a man who's only one of 4 men to hold gold in Ring of Honor, New Japan, and CMLL, which for quite a long time was a triumph and a trinity in wrestling. This is a man who thought One of the championships he's never held eluded him, was taken right from underneath his grasp at Forbidden Door, that historic event, AEW New Japan. And on the other end of that is one half of maybe one of the greatest teams of all time. They've held 7 different internationally recognized world championships. That's why they call them 7-star FTR. Coming off a brutal 2 out of 3 falls bout against the Briscoes. One half of the IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Champions, AAA Champions, Ring of Honor Champions, NXT, SmackDown, Raw, you name it. They have accomplished it all. And this man in his own right, stepping into the singles game. And he might be my vote at this point for Wrestler of the Year, Alex. That's how good Dax Harwood has been.
No doubt about all the accomplishments Dax Harwood, along with his partner Cash Wheeler, what they have been able to accomplish. This will be an interesting matchup between 2 veterans, 2 both very decorated tag team wrestlers as they step into the ring in singles competition.
Blue corner, AEW FTR, the 96 IWGP Tag Team Champion, 5 feet 10 inches, 223 pounds, Dax Harwood! The referee, Taito Nakabayashi.
And think about what we said about Rocky, about being one of 4 men to hold IWGP Ring of Honor female titles. Dax Harwood has held multiple championships at the same time. Rocky did that impressive feat, but he did it separately. Dax has done that with the AAA, Ring of Honor, and the IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team titles all at the same time.
No doubt about it. Dax Harwood and Cash Wheeler, believed by most to be one of the greatest tag teams on this planet.
And quickly making the case. You know, these men are still in their prime, so I don't want to date them by saying Hall of Famers, but perhaps future Hall of Famers at this point.
And that's a smart move for Rocky to challenge Dax Harwood. I mean, because if he defeats him here tonight, it could get him closer to challenging FTR for the belts again.
Do you think he would team with Trent again, or do you think he might pick you?
Good question. I mean,
after if he blew you off going around the ring, I don't know about your potential for selection there.
Maybe.
We see a counter elbow tie-up. Oh, and there's no love loss here. And the little shimmy Asukar.
Azúcar, which translates to sugar for those that don't speak Spanish.
Un poquito. And a wristlock takeover from Dax Harwood.
Rocky trading moves here with Dax Harwood.
And you see the battles between these 2 men. Side headlock here. And you see the movement. I mean, Dax Harwood, as of late, has been in all kinds of wars, even as recently as a couple of weeks ago against the Briscoes, that 2 out of 3 fall match. If you haven't seen it, go back and watch it for the Ring of Honor Tag Team Championships.
It's brutal.
And you can tell the lasting damage, though, with the movement of Dax Harwood. In exchange of side headlocks, Dax really wants to crank in that side headlock, but it's Rocky here. Shoots him off the rope. Tackle sends Harwood down. Nice drop down there. It is Harwood with a hip toss and a beauty and an arm drag takeover. Maintains control, steps over.
Harwood here with the advantage, wrenching on that arm.
You see Rocky has to swing the hips out.
But Harwood is
look at
Rocky trying to reach for the hair, but there isn't any.
Yeah, you won't find any there.
Oh, you found the ear.
And the ear is tough because that can mess with a lot of things, Alex. I mean, a cauliflower ear can, it can ruin your day. It can burn. Oh God, as those chops do.
Oh man, the force with which they're throwing these chops. Oh! showing his skills in the sneaky style discipline.
And what's good for the goose is good for the gander. An eye for an eye, quite literally here in Charlotte. Ooh, running Hurricane Rana. Our referee, Taito Nakabayashi, having trouble keeping things kosher. He's doing a great job, but both of these men known to try and bend the rules a little bit. Especially Rocky. You were always the clean fighter of the team, right, Alex?
Of course, of course.
You always played by the rules.
You got to respect the rules. You got to respect the game and the rules of the game. Rocky, he's proficient in the sneaky style discipline.
As we see Dax Harwood here, going back into the ring.
Trying to regroup here a little bit, but not wasting time.
Ooh.
With the chops again. Dax here a little bit stronger, I would say.
Charging in, nobody home.
And Rocky a little bit quicker.
And that shoulder,
beautiful.
That shoulder had a torn labrum going into Forbidden Door. It had a target the size of a barn, trying to hit a barn with a beach ball. Everybody knew it was hurt. And Rocky, that's gonna play right into his hands. He's got the Diablo armbar. I mean, Dax could be in trouble very quickly if Rocky continues to focus on that shoulder.
And that's Rocky's bread and butter. He knows how to focus on that one limb. And he's got a lot of submissions, a lot of offense that he can apply towards their arm to weaken it, to neutralize it.
Rocky with the grip, second rope on the inside, the claw, and now a claw from Rocky.
Oh! Dropping that knee off the top. Smart game plan here.
Harwood in big trouble. Those wars, the mileage on the arm and the shoulder adds up over time. You can only make so many withdrawals. As you know, Alex, after so many big fights, your body starts to let you down a little bit.
Oh! And Rocky setting himself up for later moments of the match. You know he's going to want to attempt that armbar, and that's something that Dax Harwood is going to look out for.
And sends him to the apron, and it's Rocky again to the shoulder. I love the long-term game planning here by Rocky Romero. He knows that if he has, if he can beat him, it's going to be with the armbar, especially with that torn labrum.
That could be his ticket to a victory. Oh!
And looking for his half of the strong zero.
Got
it!
Beautiful execution.
Cover, 1, 2. Just a 2 count there. But with each pin attempt getting closer and closer to victory. And you hear Harwood writhing in pain. Look at that top double wrist lock. Just trapping the arm, putting all of his body weight on that shoulder. Harwood smartly, though, gets the hips out from underneath. And now almost a Kimura as he repositions.
If he fully extends that, Dax will be in trouble. Dax trying to escape here. But Rocky maintaining control, holding on to that arm.
Ooh, straight right, breaks it up. A jab with the left.
Oh!
Wow, and a right cross. Ooh!
That's 5 uncontested shots, taking Rocky down finally.
Harwood, Irish whip, Rocky ducks down, hits that cradle, small package, 2. 2 count there. Back up to their feet, ducks the right. Rocky, Itsugiri misses. Got him. Rewind kick, connects. Hooks the leg, 1, 2. 2 count there.
You see the urgency in, when Rocky went for that pin. He's not wasting any time.
I think there's a mutual respect between these two. The battle they had at Forbidden Door, Rocky, I know, watched Death Before Dishonor, Ring of Honor, Smash pay-per-view. They watch each other, they scout each other. This first-time matchup is something they've both been looking forward to one-on-one. And that respect now is coming out through the urgency by which they're trying to put each other away. Double leg takedown, look at the sharpshooter.
Oh, got him.
Harwood favorite wrestler, Bret the Hitman Hart. We've seen this.
Oh man, and Rock is in the middle of that ring.
Certainly is, nowhere to go. On his forearms, has to get to the ropes there. Dax, who's been almost unbeatable in tag team competition, an excellent single competition, charging in, back elbow, springboard, DDT, Lance Harwood hooks the leg, 2 and
oh! Ooh, man, that was a close one.
Just a 2 count there. Rocky feeling it right now in Charlotte in our second bout of the night, our second contest here. Harwood, though, follows him up. May have been playing possum. Second rope on the inside.
Uh-oh, Rocky finds himself in a dangerous predicament. We've seen this before from Dax. Will he be able to superplex off the top? Oh my God! Oh man!
Rocky driven through the lion mark and writhing in pain at this point. Can Harwood capitalize, though? That must have taken as much out of him as it did Rocky. High risk, high reward.
And that may have been a tactical error by Rocky Romero to go to the top, maybe a little too early. He thought he had Dax down.
Have to agree with that. Going back to the sharpshooter, Rocky blocking it. Ooh,
oh,
a small package by Rocky,
2.
2.
Oh, man.
Wow. Title right there to make the count. Just the 2, rolling up, rolling through. Rocky to a bridge, 2, 3.
Oh, my God.
I thought that was 3. I thought that was 3 for sure. Oh, the fake out, looking for the DDT. A signature of Harwood, misses, big knee. Right connects from Rocky, off the ropes. It's Rocky Romero. Shiranui gets it, plants it, cover, 1, 2.
Oh my God, armbar!
Diablo armbar. And that shoulder.
He's got it fully extended right now. Dax is trying to connect his arms, trying to alleviate some of that pressure, but Rocky's got it fully extended. Can Dax? Wow, look at the strength here, able to get up to his feet.
But now it's a triangle choke. It's a game of seconds here.
Oh.
Plants him down, stepping through. Back to the sharpshooter. Harwood has Rocky. Rocky Romero back in trouble on the red corner. Powering out of it. Oh, he taps. Rocky taps.
Wow. What a match. What a competitive match.
In a bout that could have gone in either direction. 2 great strategists. It was Rocky looking for the shoulder. Dax looking for the legs. And the sharpshooter. The difference here. Great win for one half of the IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Champions, Dax Harwood. Oh, and look at that, skull to skull. Ooh. Dax may have touched the nerve. Outstretched hand. Respect there as Rocky Romero shakes the hand of the victor, Dax Harwood, who picks up a victory today in our featured bout. And fans are gonna want to stay with us. Coming up next, it is our main event, our 3-way bout. Hiromu Takahashi, El Desperado, 2 long-anticipated New Japan Strong debuts, and Blake Christian, the wild card in this match. It's going to be a heck of an encounter. You don't want to miss it. That's coming up next.
Yeah, that is going to be quite a main event. We are in for a treat. And what a match we just witnessed in Rocky Romero and Dax Harwood, 2 veterans showing, their best. Dax coming out with the victory. I wouldn't mind seeing a rematch between these 2.
Or maybe even FTR versus Roppongi Vice. How about that?
That would be something, Ian.
so sword, 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 so sword, 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 so sword. Sword, sword, so sword, 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 so sword, 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 so sword, sword, so sword, sword, so sword, sword, so sword, 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 so sword, 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 so sword, sword.
All right, keep up the hard work, guys. Hey, Royce, where's this one going?
Parts unknown.
Tokon Shop Global. We ship worldwide.
Why, buddy? You finished those Okada orders yet?
Yeah, with the new Team Filthy shirt, papi.
Genius. Eso, mi gente.
The stars of today and the legends of the past come together on your smartphone. NJPW Collection. Pick up cards from special draft events. Use your collected cards to form your own faction or exchange them for limited edition special cards. Check in live from venues or remotely from home to get special tickets and items. Add all of New Japan Pro Wrestling to your collection now. NJPW Collection.
Today's main event, 3-way match, one fall with a 30-minute time limit.
It is main event time here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Week 2 of the High Alert Tour. And sometimes when opportunity knocks, Alex, you better kick the door in and let the opportunity in. And that's all Hart Blake Christian, a replacement for Clark Connors, who the challenge had been made to El Desperado. Hiromu wanted in, he wanted to join the party, and now Clark Connors unable to compete. Blake Christian, the match was signed. Blake Christian, the replacement for Connors.
175 pounds, all Hart Blake Christian!
And can he capture lightning in a bottle here tonight?
Yeah, big opportunity for Blake Christian. One of the most exciting high flyers that we've seen on Strong. This is going to be a spectacle.
And he's been making a name for himself. We just saw him pop up at Death Before Dishonor, Ring of Honor. We've seen him at GCW. But he has some accomplished opponents, to say the least, taking nothing away from Blake Christian. He's in there with two of the very best, the two men that met in the finals of the 2022 Best of Super Juniors. Each man winning their block in that grueling tournament. Alex, you've been a part of it. You know the toll it takes on your body. You know the pain, the mental anguish.
And there he is, the dream catcher from Tokyo, Japan. And in just 4 days, we'll be celebrating 12 years in the business. And he's definitely got something. Where?
Yeah, you got.
Oh! He wasn't quite complete without his little friend there.
Yeah, Daryl making his triumphant debut on New Japan Strong as well. You know, I once had a beer in Scotland with Daryl on a live Ring of Honor broadcast. He's a great drinking partner, great confidant. He joined me again in York Hall in London. A great guy, that Daryl.
Good drinking buddy.
Yeah.
Hiromu Takahashi, you know, definitely has something to celebrate. He's had quite a bit of success. Was the winner of the Best of the Super Juniors tournament in 2018, 2020, 2021, and this year, 2022. Four-time IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion. He is the first ever wrestler to win 3 consecutive Best of the Super Junior tournaments. And look at that.
Oh, thank you. Look at this. Once again.
Daryl on call.
Daryl once again joining the commentary position. You gotta love it.
194 pounds, the ticking time bomb, Hiromu Takahashi!
And Takahashi, so good to see Daryl. Daryl, how you doing tonight? Daryl, a cat of many words here.
Yeah.
As we see Daryl joining the commentary position here. What a wonderful world this is. And Hiromu, let's not bury the lead here. Hiromu making his strong debut. And this is a man who we saw in Nashville. Very exciting to see him there. Rarely seen in the United States, an elusive figure.
There he is, El Desperado. Very well versed in different styles, including Lucha Libre. Very durable. Made it to the finals of the Best of the Super Juniors this year, losing to Hiromu Takahashi. And him and Takahashi have been longtime rivals, neck and neck in their careers. Both men trading wins and losses to one another in the last few years. Former two-time IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion. This is gonna be an encounter. Desperado, Takahashi, and Blake Christian, who you have called the wild card here of this match.
Absolutely. I think Blake Christian has an unspoken advantage here. Wow. Some Olympic gymnast level stretching here.
And I think Daryl here on call says that he's worried. He's a little bit nervous for Takahashi.
I would be as well, as Daryl joining our commentary team here. And you have to be with Desperado, you know, 2 times over IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion, 4 times over Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Champion, versatile athlete, part of Suzuki-gun. You gotta watch out for El Desperado. As the time bomb, call him the dream catcher, the time bomb, call him what you will. As referee Jeremy Marcus, the main man in the match here. This is our main event this week, fans. Before we get too deep down the road next week, our main event, Kushida making his New Japan Strong debut, teaming with Ren Narita. What an explosive combination that is, taking on the debuting workhorsemen Anthony Henry and J.D. Drake. Wanted to make sure you knew what was happening right here on New Japan Strong. And this speaks a lot to what the fans think of Blake Christian. You have 2 stars who you rarely see in the United States, and the fans are gravitating to Blake Christian.
Well, Blake Christian, no doubt about it, has been building a following with his spectacular matches here in the United States. This will be an exciting encounter.
And all these guys does that, I think that includes us. Let's include us and Jeremy. This is a special moment here. Yeah, okay, well, they're including Jeremy.
All right.
There you go. Jeremy getting a moment in the sun there, referee Jeremy Marcus.
Jeremy finally gets, you know, some appreciation for a thankless job.
I was just about to say that Jeremy is such a big contributor to New Japan Strong. Keeping, oh no, oh, what?
Oh, I think he might be in trouble though.
Yeah, this is only a 3-way.
Yes. And the fans here calling for a 4-way.
You know, Jeremy conducts himself on the ring, but with due respect to Jeremy, I don't think Jeremy would disagree that maybe he's not best positioned to face 3 world-class caliber athletes.
Hiromu Takahashi and El Desperado having a little bit of fun here before they clash here. What is going on here?
I think it's Jeremy and Hiromu versus.
And fans here are on their feet. And I told you it was going to be a spectacle. And could Jeremy get enough motivation here? I think he's...
Well, this isn't the match. I mean, I'm getting caught up in it too, but let's remind the people this is not the match. It's a three-way. This is not Desperado and Blake Christian versus Jeremy Marcus and Hiromu Takahashi.
Let the man do his job. He's just trying to officiate this match.
And did you see the look of disappointment in Blake Christian that he shot Jeremy Marcus?
And the Jeremy Marcus almost wanted to cry from all this peer pressure.
And it should be a great encounter. This is not tag rules. All three men can be in the ring at every moment of the match.
And and how about that? Blake Christian and, I guess not.
And a brief moment of continuity between Hiromu and Blake. Turns into Hiromu with the advantage, charging in on Blake Christian. Hiromu sending him to the middle of the ring. It's Hiromu, nobody home with the Shining Wizard. Blake Christian ducks the clothesline. Hiromu misses one of his own. It's Desperado missing a clothesline. Dropping down, sweeping through, duck around. It's Hiromu, Desperado. Kick, caught, kicks caught. Triangle situation. And don't they do that at the weddings?
Yes.
In Moldova?
No.
No? And this is a game of trust here, as each man has to trust the other to put his foot down.
All right.
A clean break, good sportsmanship. Oh, kick to the midsection. And it is Desperado. And a rare moment of partnership between Desperado and Hiromu. Takahashi, Desperado, double shoulder tackle there. And in these situations, Alex, I'm sure you've been in many three-ways. This is, you got to watch for the knife in your back at some point.
Certainly these alliances are very short-lived because it's really every man for himself, you know.
Yeah, and I think the man to watch is Desperado, who won his first junior heavyweight championship in a three-way. Springboard! Oh. And Blake Christian can fly so high and so far. Ooh, shoulder tackle from Desperado. Blocking the kick, the stomp, step over, spinning wheel kick there.
This is one of the challenges of a three-way match is that whatever work you have done on one opponent, somebody else could take advantage and get the cover. You have to watch your back.
Handspring pops up back through. And he fakes out Desperado, but does not fake out Takahashi. Did not have the eyes in the back of his head. Thud on the chest, charging in, caught. Backbreaker. Off the ropes. Oh, and this is signature Blake Christian. These quick combinations, the quick decision-making of Blake Christian. So key and so valuable, especially when he's fighting two world-class caliber athletes, two former IWGP Junior Heavyweight champions. Off the rope, Desperado catches Christian. And to me, I think that's why you see the advantage Desperado has. He's not afraid to be the first one to pull the knife out and go and stab someone in the back, to hit somebody from behind. He doesn't have that impulse control, which is so critical. You gotta be willing to make bad decisions in this match and be willing to be on the dirtier side, I believe, strategically.
Hard backdrop.
Cover here. And Jeremy Marcus there. Perfect position. Again, the stomp on Blake Christian. Desperado. Shots to the rib cage and the obliques. It's Blake Christian fighting up, but going to the eyes, and it was only a matter of time before Desperado pulled out some of his dirtier techniques.
He's willing to do whatever it takes to get the victory.
Certainly true. We saw that Best of Super Juniors. And now the high single leg. And the pressure going left to right.
And he's got him in the middle of that ring.
Yeah, cinching down.
Look at that. Look at that angle.
Putting the pressure on the shoulder. It's Hiromu, who knew Blake was in trouble. He's not doing it to protect Blake fans. He's doing it because it's one fall to a finish.
That's right. I mean, he could, if Blake Christian was going to tap out, Desperado would be the winner. So you got to be very aware.
Ooh. And forearm connects. It's Takahashi, Christian.
Oh, trading hard chops.
Blake Christian in trouble here as Takahashi, who I believe is the king of the Best of Super Juniors, delivers in the basement there. Cover, 2. Doing all that after recovering from a broken neck, going on the run of a lifetime. Doctors thought Takahashi may never wrestle again, and instead he's come back better than ever, stepping over into the Boston Crab. Cinching it in. Of course, Takahashi was a young lion at one point and mastered this move in the dojo system.
And he's got it arranged pretty good.
And stepping on the neck of Christian and the eyes of Hiromu. Able to break that Boston Crab.
Desperado had some time to recuperate. And the long-time rivalry between these two. No love lost here.
Ooh, that coveted prize. Best of Super Juniors decided between these two men who had the endurance to make it through their blocks and meet in the finals. Open hands. And just firing through the chest.
And who will come out on top on this exchange? Both men's pride is on the line.
Blistered and bruised. Hiromu once more. He's giving him a free one. Open hand across the chest. Desperado. Forearm connects. Ooh.
And Blake Christian joins the mix.
And he had time on the outside to recover. But sent right back down by Takahashi.
There's a hard shot to the midsection.
Desperado Takahashi off the ropes. Boot caught. Connects on the enziguri, but on Takahashi. Thrust kick to the midsection. Spinning around, adjusting the pace. Look at that. Using Desperado as a springboard. It's Christian. Half dragon. Kicks Takahashi. Oh!
Wow.
Getting 2 for 1 at every turn is Blake Christian. And he's not done. Springboard moonsault. Could be it. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, and wow.
Man, that was incredible.
Certainly was.
It's not a bad strategy for Takahashi and Desperado to neutralize Blake Christian, who they don't know very well. They know each other. They don't know Blake Christian, what he's capable of, and he just showed it.
And he's shown a lot of fans right now who may not be familiar or as familiar with Blake Christian, who's hanging with 2 of the top stars.
2 of the best.
In New Japan's junior heavyweight division. Springboard, oh God, nobody home. He's looking for that springboard 450 that he likes. Desperado now going to the top.
Take advantage of Blake Christian's work on Takahashi.
Frog splash! Frog splash, cover 1, 2. Whoa!
Christian breaks the pin at the last second.
And Desperado, that could have been it. Won many matches with the frog splash. And now it's Blake's turn with Desperado. As they go one-on-one, exchanging forearms. Desperado charging into that one. Forearms connecting.
That was a hard shot that stumbled Blake Christian. Ooh. But he's all hard. He won't stop fighting as long as he's conscious.
If he's got a pulse, he's going to keep going.
Ooh,
And
that
may
was
have
right on the chin.
Yeah, that might have hit the off button. Every human has that one spot that just turns the lights off. Ooh! Like Christian delivers. Desperado. Desperado, Christian. And now, forearm after forearm. The two men exchanging in the center of the ring. Going to the eyes, though, it's Desperado. Charging in, European uppercut, Blake Christian now. Creates some space to get momentum, but it's Desperado. Off the ropes, doesn't follow him in, instead catches him. Breaks up the attempted spine buster. Front face lock here. It's Blake Christian. Up and over, great counter there. Ooh, and again, Blake Christian able to use both Desperado and Takahashi against one another.
Hurricanrana as Desperado lunges him.
Wow. Catches him again. The forearm, the elbow across the jaw. And it's Desperado with Takahashi. Oh! And he stuns Desperado. But sweeping the knee, chopping down the knee is Takahashi.
Wow, that was a hard shot.
On the outside now, all the way to the top. Taka.
Oh!
God! And right back up to his feet. That suicide senton. We used to see that CMLL when he was Kaimitachi. And now, oh, it's Blake Christian. Oh! Fosbury flop into the DDTs. Oh, and he wants to get all of it. He wants to get all of it. Dragging them back up. Down to the mat.
On the hard cement floor on the outside.
And that is a carpet runner. That is not a mat. They went straight to concrete there.
And Blake Christian stands tall here in front of a down Hiromu Takahashi and El Desperado. He can use this opportunity to get the finish.
Looking to end it here. He has him isolated. You're absolutely right, Alex. As he goes to the top. Blake Christian sensing victory. No. 450, nobody home. Takahashi.
Rolls him over.
Catches him. Oh, look for the standing frog splash. The knees. Inside cradle. 2. Just a 2 count there.
15 minutes of time. 15.
And you got to think if either man wants to win, now is the time to do it while they have the other isolated. Desperado at this point nowhere to be found.
Absolutely. Right now is the time to hit your big offense.
See the front face lock here. Takahashi. Maybe looking for that brain buster.
Ooh.
Forearm connects. Strikes again. The forearm driven through. Follows him in with the elbow. Takahashi, handspring Christian.
Catches him. Oh! Release German.
Planting him right down through the mat. You see Takahashi now. Fireman's carry position, but Desperado back in. Back elbow sends Hiromu down. Kick by Blake Christian. Oh! Thrust kick, super kick from Hiromu. And now it's Takahashi, Desperado. Spine buster plants Takahashi down. Smartly though, the veteran presence rolling toward the ropes. Oh!
Blake Christian catches him with that Spanish fly.
Planting him down. Oh! Shotgun across the ring.
And all men are down, sustaining a lot of damage here in the last couple of minutes.
We are well over the 15-minute mark here, Alex. The damage, the mileage piling up on the bodies of all 3 men. And what started out as all fun and games has now turned into a high-impact, high-energy bout where there's nothing more important but a victory here in our main event of New Japan Strong on the High Alert Tour. It's Hiromu. Ooh! Spicoli driver into the turnbuckle pad. And he may be looking for the time bomb here, maybe looking to end it. Has him up, fireman's carry position. Oh, gets out of it. Blake Christian.
Oh!
Pump knee through the jaw. Pump knee through the jaw. Christian.
Oh!
Spun inside out. Onto his knee. Has him. Looking for the time bomb again, perhaps? No.
Oh!
Spinning kick. Christian doing everything he can to block Hiromu's finishing move. Ooh, clothesline. Christian now has Hiromu up, fireman's carry position. Airplane spin. Oh, Spicoli driver pops up. Thinks he has Hiromu dead to rights here. Oh! Driving him down with that stomp. Draw to the mat. Two. Desperado just in the nick of time.
What a match. So much back and forth action. So much energy drained. Desperado now trying to take advantage.
But Blake Christian, all heart, that adrenaline still pumping for Christian. Oh, Jesus. Wow. Swing and a miss. Ooh. Straight right through the jaw for Desperado. Double underhooks the arms. Blocked by Christian. Christian is an answer for both men's finishing moves tonight. Backslide. Two.
Go for it.
He got it. Plants him down.
Can he get the cover? One,
two, three. Desperado with a victory.
Wow. And what a way to make a statement here in Charlotte against Hiromu Takahashi and Blake Christian.
What a victory in our main event. I gotta give Blake Christian a lot of credit. He took this match on short notice, substituting for Clark Connors. He went in there with two men that are multi-time junior heavyweight champions, and he hung with them. He blocked their finishing moves on multiple occasions. Ultimately, it was Desperado coming through with that Guitarra del Angel.
Unbelievable, unbelievable.
Just a phenomenal move, Guitarra de la Muerte. Just the move after move. And
Great Spanish.
Desperado. I do my best. It is not my first language. I'm not like you, Alex. I don't speak four.
And a well-earned victory by El Desperado. What a three-way match here in the main event here in Charlotte.
And there you see Hiromu, who did not factor into the decision. There's the Guitarra de la Muerta. That was the difference. And thank you so much, Daryl, for joining us here tonight. Daryl is headed home. And you see Desperado taking the microphone.
Broken English, sorry. Black Christian, I'm waiting next Super Junior. Please, next year, you coming. I respect for USA. I like USA. But number one important, I hate airplane. I cannot many times come to USA. More, how many times I come to USA, I don't know, but please watching me. Thank you so much.
Desperado, your victor here tonight in our main event. Of course, fans, next week, our main event, we'll see the New Japan Strong debut of Kushida teaming with Brent Narita against the debuting workhorseman Anthony Henry and JD Drake. For Alex Kozlov, I'm Ian Riccaboni. Thanks so much for watching. The High Alert Tour continues next week. It rolls on. We hope you join us. Happy wrestling, everybody.